Prince of Light, A Story of Destiny and Healing. Chapter 1. Born for a Purpose. The morning sun filtered through the high windows of the training center, casting long golden streaks across the floor. In the center of the room sat Lucy. She was a golden retriever with soft, velvet-like ears, intelligent brown eyes, and a calm demeanor that was rare for a dog her age. From the time she was a small pup, the trainers knew Lucy was special. While other puppies chased after every stray butterfly or barked at falling leaves, Lucy possessed a deep, quiet intuition. She was sensitive to the subtle shifts in human emotion. When someone was anxious, she would gently lay her head across their shoes. When someone was sad, she would press her warm body close, offering a silent pledge of comfort. She had spent months mastering complex commands, learning to navigate busy city streets, avoid dangerous obstacles, and guide human footsteps safely. But her true calling wasn't just about guidance commands. It was about healing broken hearts. She was destined for a child who needed more than just a pair of eyes, someone who needed a lifeline. Chapter 2. The World in Shadows. Across town, 10-year-old Chloe sat on the edge of her bed, her fingers lightly tracing the glass of a framed photograph on her nightstand. She didn't need to see the picture to know what was in it. It was her favorite memory, her father, dressed in his crisp military uniform, lifting her high onto his shoulders while she giggled uncontrollably. He had been her hero, her protector, and her best friend. Then came the knock on the door that every military family dreads. Her father had been killed in the line of duty. The grief struck Chloe like a physical weight, pulling her into a cold, silent room inside her own mind. As a Gold Star child, she was honored for her bravery, but behind closed doors, she felt hopelessly lost. To make matters harder, a severe stress-induced medical condition caused her vision to fade rapidly in the months following the tragedy. Soon, the vibrant colors of the world faded into blurry shapes, and finally, into shadow. Chloe felt isolated in a dual darkness, one of sight and one of sorrow. She stopped going to the park, stopped playing her favorite games, and stopped reaching out to the world. Chapter 3. The First Spark. The day Lucy and Chloe were set to meet, the atmosphere in the center was quiet. Chloe sat stiffly in a chair, her hands tightly folded in her lap, feeling anxious and uncertain. The heavy door opened, and the light scent of lavender and fresh grass drifted in. Lucy walked in, her harness clicking softly with every step. She didn't bark, nor did she leap excitedly. Instead, sensing the gentle vulnerability in the room, Lucy walked across the polished floor with slow, deliberate steps. "Chloe," the trainer said gently. "This is Lucy." Chloe hesitated. She carefully extended a trembling hand into the air before her. Lucy immediately stepped into the space. She leaned her soft chest against Chloe's knees and nudged her wet, cool nose directly into the palm of Chloe's hand. Chloe froze. The texture of the soft golden fur beneath her fingers and the warm, steady breathing of the dog washed over her like a gentle wave. Lucy gave a low, comforting breath and rested her heavy head right in Chloe's lap. For the first time in over a year, the icy knot of grief in Chloe's chest loosened. A quiet breath escaped her lips, followed by a soft, genuine smile. "She feels like home," Chloe whispered, burying her fingers in Lucy's golden coat. Lucy's tail gave a slow, rhythmic thump against the floor, a soft promise that she was never leaving. Chapter 4. Walking Beyond the Dark. The weeks that followed were a journey of rebuilding trust, not just between Chloe and Lucy, but between Chloe and the world outside. Lucy became Chloe's guide and guardian. When they walked down busy sidewalks, Lucy moved with fluid precision. She paused gracefully at curb edges, guided Chloe around low-hanging tree branches, and gently stopped whenever a car approached a crosswalk. With every step, Lucy's presence reassured Chloe that she was safe. But the real magic happened off the leash, in the quiet corners of Chloe's home. On difficult days, anniversaries of her father's service, or rainy afternoons when memories weighed heavily, Chloe would sit on the rug, overwhelmed by tears. Without needing a command, Lucy would slide over, laying her body across Chloe's lap like a warm, comforting blanket. Each wet nose press against Chloe's cheek was a gentle nudge back to the present. Each soft tail wag was a beacon of light piercing through the fog of grief. Lucy listened to all of Chloe's unspoken pain, absorbing the sorrow and replacing it with unconditional love. Chapter 5. A narrative of resilience. Months turned into a year, and the change in Chloe was undeniable. She began to laugh again. She took long walks to the neighborhood park, holding Lucy's harness proudly. Kids from the neighborhood would watch in awe as Chloe moved confidently with her golden companion by her side. Lucy had answered her calling. She wasn't just a service dog trained for vision support. She was a bridge connecting a brave Gold Star child back to the joy of living. Together, they wove an unforgettable story, a narrative built on quiet bravery, shared trust, and a bond that lightened the heaviest of hearts. Where there was once dark sorrow, there were now warm paw prints leading the way into the light.